How's it going, troops? Adam back here at the old homestead, and I will tell you what. Well, winter just won't seem to end. We are in another week where I thought the temperatures were going to warm up, but it turns out they're not warming up. The night time's, going to be right around coming up on -20. That's without the wind chill. And the winter just will not end. And if you're like me, I'm not a fan of the winter. I just want to get my feet dirty and get my hands into the garden. Hello, ladies. How are you? How are you, my ladies? So we're down here in the chicken coop. We have no more eggs for the day. Got 3. So I have their multiple water containers. I did have it propped up on my pot here because I got some insulating material underneath. And the problem was, as you can see, it literally all froze. So I'm either going to just keep the water in a pot and bring it down every morning, or I'm going to fill this up and just leave it, and I'm just going to have to refill it every day. Time will tell. How y'all doing, ladies? You got food? You guys are kicking shavings around everywhere, eh? I see. Look out, crazies. Here, we'll do this. We'll put that here, and we'll put this here, and we'll put this up here, and we'll clean out some of the shavings. Cold day today. Got my salt water ice bottles here, which helps things from freezing, so not too shabby. Hey ladies, there you go. How y'all doing? You're looking good. Hi there, girls. Temperature right now, even though the blue skies are out, as you see, it's right around probably -10 to -15, somewhere around there. Got the generator going, so I don't know if y'all can hear that in the background. Hopefully it's not too loud as we get closer back to the cabin. Oh, I just want this winter to end. We got some snow the other day. Oh my, oh my. So I want to apologize for the impromptu videos and getting the comments answered and all that. Hard to get motivation on the go when, we're stuck in the what seems to be another polar vortex. Nice and warm back here in the cabin. Still haven't got my shelves on the go, as you can see. The whole winter and motivation thing. It's a fleeting thing. Still got my wood behind me, as you see there, though, with my cowboy hat onto it. Load up some wood. Getting low on wood. Supposed to drop down even colder tonight. Oh my, winter, eh? Gotta love it. Looking at pictures of Mexico, and I'm just like, oh, wouldn't it be awesome to go down to Mexico? But I can't leave the old ladies here, so I gotta take care of the old chickens. They're still laying, still getting about 3 to 4 eggs a day, even with all this cold, which is mind-blowing. Even though I can't eat them right now, I have a little under 2 weeks left on my Daniel fast. Boys, oh boys, I tell you, I miss eating meat, something fierce. Chicken and steak I got in the freezer, and it's just calling my name. Same with the buttered chicken and tikka masala and all that good stuff. I got the generator going in the background. You can see the door open. It has a little bit of a crack in it because of the generator cord. I don't have a hole for it, so I just keep the door open. And I figure it's a good time to get it running because it's actually a little bit too warm in here. As you see, I'm in my t-shirt again, and it's just a little bit too warm, so that's actually nice to have the door open and a little bit of a cool breeze coming in. Now I know this place is an absolute mess. Here's my Blue Eddy, works absolutely awesome for charging up things on the fly. Got to get the wood pile set up on the go for tonight. Wood stove's going great. And like I say, the thermometer right there is reading a cool 300 degrees. Perfect burning, optimal. No creosote or anything like that, but it's a little warm in here. Got my impromptu fridge that I got to change my water bottles, my frozen water bottles out of. It's a mess because I've been doing quite a bit of cooking. For my Daniel fast, I have been just eating water or drinking water and just eating vegetables and fruit and nuts. So I've been doing a lot of unique recipes. Did a homemade chipotle sauce and did a chipotle bowl the other night, which was, oh man, absolutely delicious. Vegetable soup, different things of that nature. I did a corn and potato chowder. See, I got chicken on the brain. I got meat on the brain. But it's expanded my horizons into getting vegetables and eating different meals. So far, so good. I'm definitely probably healthier. I haven't eaten sugar in over a week. I think I have another 12 or 13 days on it, and I tell you what, I cannot wait to devour some eggs, to devour some chicken, not the chickens that I got, and to get a big old juicy steak on the barbecue. I will say this though, for this being the absolute first year all around being back here for the off-grid homestead in the winter, it's gone pretty good. It's going pretty good. I'm not a fan of winter, just like my grandmother was. She don't like the winter, and I am just in that same boat. I'm good up until probably about January, and after that, I am just sick of it. So I'm trying to get back into the swing of things with routines, videos, getting, my diets on the go, gym on the go, and all that such. But this cold weather, this snow, it is just seems to be relentless. I looked at the long-term forecast for the next 10 days, and all 10 days at night are probably in around -15 to -20. I'll tell you what though, those lights that you see right there and up here on the upper level, same with my blinds, have been making an absolutely beautifully huge difference. And my railing is still absolutely great. Got a little bit of splitting from it drying out in its final processes, but nothing too bad. Looking absolutely great. I keep seeing seeds for sale in the grocery stores, and I just want to get seeds on the go here. I'm probably going to start some cold crops in the next little bit, get some brassicas on the go, maybe do some beets and some peas and such. I still have to do a little bit of work on the greenhouse and get some soil on the go with that, and maybe do an inside double hoop house on it to get it on the go. But oh man, I'm just champing at the bit to get going with gardening. I've started this early before in previous years, and I just don't want to do it again this year because you're not really getting that far ahead, kind of shooting yourself in the foot. So I may wait another couple weeks, I may not. I may try some cold crops. I guess time will tell. Back out here into the cold, just turned off the generator just to have some peace and quiet. And the wood pile, I'm looking at the wood pile. I got to fill up my wood stock inside, and I am so surprised on how good the wood pile is. I definitely have over a cord left, and I would have thought that I would have been burning more, definitely more, considering there's still a little bit of in the upper loft that isn't insulated. But I will say, getting that wall done on the lower level, it makes such a great difference, especially towards my feet. There used to be a draft that came in beside the window there that would go under the couch, because all that we had was this insulation here on the exterior wall, as you see there, and that's only 1 inch, so nothing too crazy. But to get the actual wall now, it has 5 inches of insulation, so oh man, it makes a huge difference. And even next year when we get the whole place insulated and hopefully get everything on the front sided and everything, I'm probably only going to be burning a cord of wood throughout the winter, which is absolutely phenomenal. I'll be able to heat the place with a popcorn fart kind of deal. It's interesting though, because even though living here in the cabin back there, you see, there's days that go by that I question my sanity, and I'm like, what am I actually doing with my life? Is this something that I really want to continue pursuing? And funny enough, well, I say funny enough, but the answer always comes back to a big resounding yes. Because as I'm sure all of you, or maybe some of you, or maybe you can't resonate, but even in regular life, there's going to be days where you're like, what am I doing with my life? So it's not even just that it's a case of homesteading or being off-grid or anything like that. But I will say it definitely takes the right mindset. And if it's not something that you absolutely love doing, well, chances are you're not gonna do it, right? And that's why I said before that kudos to all these homesteaders out there that within their first year of getting everything built and all of that, that they have solar setups and, have their house finished and all of that. And hats off to y'all, because that's absolutely amazing. I wish that I had the funds to do that. But, fortunately or unfortunately, that's not the case with my build here. So I'm just slowly progressing along with it, paycheck to paycheck kind of thing. Trying to go full-time with YouTube, trying to go full-time and do, passion projects on the side and things like that. And just like anything worth it is, takes its time, and anything worth it is not easy, right? Because if it was easy, everybody would be doing it. So just want to share that, like I keep trying to share that in all my videos. Oh, look, our little mouse trail. Just want to share that through all my videos. This is kind of at least my realistic view of off-grid life, because it takes quite a bit of money, takes quite a bit of determination, perseverance, and things not all the time go right. They don't always go as you planned, And 9 times out of 10, it's going to take longer than you originally thought. At least that's what I'm finding with everything. But as long as you have that mindset to persevere through everything, you know, you'll get to the finish line. Like I always say, you can't start at the finish line, but there is no failure if you just keep on going. So even though I'm sick of winter, I'm sick of all this snow here on the ground, I'm just absolutely done and over with it. As maybe some of you are feeling in the same boat. I'm getting a little bit of, you know, what's that? Cabin fever, shack wacky kind of deal. So, but, you know, just keep on trucking forward with everything. And sooner or later, the light will be at the end of the rainbow. And it'll just be such a glorious feeling. Oh, right? So just, you know, keep your head down, keep on trucking forward, and just being positive with everything. Every time I walk on this trail back to the cabin that we've walked many times in the videos, I always think of back at building the place, hauling every single board back here, you know, 1 or 2 at a time, 2x4s, 2x6s. Every single time I got to haul groceries back here, I got to haul water back here. And it's probably without fail that I haul water back here and then, you know, unload groceries. And I'm just like, man, why'd you build it so far back, you buffoon? This sucks. So what I've been doing is I've been loading up the wheelbarrow, even though it's winter, and that's been making life a little bit easier. So I just laugh. Things like that, right? It's just, you just got to come at things with a smile on your face.